Hi, my name's Alex Shepherd. My parents gave me my name and it's part of who I am. You know, part of my identity. Let's see, what else? I have green eyes and I'm the youngest of 3 kids. I live in Australia and I work. At work, I'm sometimes the boss, but I'm not always head honcho. I love to hang out with friends, and when I do, we usually get pretty rowdy together. I also like spending time with my family. Now, you might have some things in common with me, but you won't be me, because you're you, a unique individual. You have your own identity made up of a combination of lots of things. Stuff like physical features, personality, experiences you've had, your culture, maybe religion, and your family. There is no one exactly like you. So reveal yourself. Tell me something about you, about your identity.
Hello, my name is Scarlett and I'm nearly 11. My favourite subject is drama and I like travelling.
My name is Patrick. I was born in Ethiopia. My favorite subject is art and I'm a Christian.
Hi, my name is Alexis and I like to play my computer games and I'm the only child in my family.
Hi, my name is Maida and I come from Iran. My favorite thing at school is art club and drama. My religion is Islam and my important people are my family.
Hi, my name's Chris. I'm 11 years old. I'm an SRC rep at my school. I like skateboarding and I'm the oldest child in my family.
Hi, my name's Miroslav. I've got 6 people in my family. I like playing with my friends and I like playing soccer.
Hi, my name is James. I like my friends, my family, and I collect dinosaurs.
We interrupt normal programming to bring viewers an urgent message. Police are seeking the public's help in identifying a child considered extremely unfunny. What's known at this stage is that she is female, has long dark hair and a really bad sense of humour. She is also believed to be armed with a whoopee cushion. The so-called jokester was last seen telling a very average, rude joke at this bus stop. If you see anyone fitting this description, you are advised not to laugh at her jokes. And if you can help police with her identity, please contact them as soon as possible.
Did you know that there could be another 5 people in the world with the same fingerprint as you? The coloured section around the eye, the iris, with its pattern of flecks and shapes, is more complicated, so it's less likely that you'd find anyone with your iris print. Becoming aware of who we are is something that happens gradually. Have you ever noticed how a baby will just play with their hand like they've just found it? Well, that's because when we're babies, we don't have a sense that we're separate human beings with our own feet or hands. Even as toddlers, we're not really aware that our feet belong to us. But by about the age of 3 or so, we've learnt that our bodies and minds are our own. And from there, we become more and more autonomous, which means our own person, independent. Okay, so by 10 or 11, we really know that we're separate. We've got our own hands, we've got our own minds. But the really cool thing is, we're not just separate, we're all different. We're all individual. Now, I've got 2 individuals with me, and I'm going to give them a look at this picture and ask them what they think it might be all about and how it makes them feel. Megan, what do you reckon this picture's about?
Well, to me, I think it's one boy has got bad grades for a test and the other guy's trying to comfort him and say it's okay. He's kicking the can because he's a bit angry at himself.
Yeah, understood, I can see it. And how does it make you feel?
It makes me feel sad and happy.
Yeah, why?
Well, sad because that boy got bad marks and yeah. and happy because the other guy's saying it's okay, it's one test, you'll be fine, kind of.
Good. And Madeline, what about you? What do you reckon's going on in this photo?
I reckon it looks like the guy in the green shirt's trying to persuade the other guy to do something that he's not all that comfortable with doing.
And how does that make you feel?
Angry
Angry? At which one of them?
at the guy in the green shirt.
Good stuff. See, two individuals, two different ideas, two different feelings about the same picture. And your thoughts might be different as well. So why don't we just think and feel the same way? Have the same ideas and like the same things? What gives each of us our own identity? Well, some of it is biological, like our looks. We all also have different aspects to our personalities. The other thing is, as we grow, we're getting a lot of different messages about how to be and who to be from places and people around us.
When I'm with my friends, I'm really silly. I just let all the silliness out of me. This is my brother Brady. We're like best friends, really. At home, we love to muck around. We don't keep things inside of us. We like to talk about them. In class, I'm kind of responsible because I keep the silliness inside of me. But in Greek class, I'm a little more noisier because our teacher's more laid back.
With my friends, we're really loud and we play lots of games and we usually talk, and I'm a really good friend. At home, I'm a bit stubborn and usually I talk back because I want to get things my way. This is my sister Manny and we boss each other around a lot, and sometimes I'm the boss of her and sometimes she's the boss of me. But we still have fun when we play with each other at home. In the classroom, I do my work, I get it all done, but I still chat with my friends a lot as well.
When I'm with my family, I'm a bit stubborn, but I'm also very, I guess, nice. And I get mood swings, and one minute I'll be nice and the next I'll be nasty. But I always love my family, even when I'm angry, and that never stops. Well, I'm half Filipino, and that comes from my mum, and I'm half English, and that comes from my dad. When I was about 8, I took a trip to the Philippines with my family. I just stepped out of the plane. It's like, whoa, it was really different. The people in the Philippines really look out for each other. I kind of went with that as well. I was really caring and giving, and I always looked out for my cousins and things like that. In Australia, I think I'm a bit different, and I think of myself first, and I put myself first because I kind of realised that other people do that as well. But I've kind of realised now that if somebody does something, you don't have to do it as well. Like, you can be different and you can be yourself, and you don't need to worry about what other people think.
There's been an update on the identity of the jokester. An anonymous caller has left a phone message with police concerned that the bad joke-telling may be out of character.
It's not like her. She's never used the whoopee cushion at school, and at home she's so quiet, although I did once see her giggle at a TV show.
Police have responded by saying that although the jokester may be quiet at home, different situations could bring out different parts of her personality. And the concern is, someone may end up being hurt by a punchline.
Just because I might be shy in one situation doesn't mean you should think I'm always shy. I might just have my shy button on because of a message I've picked up from the situation I'm in or from the people around me. As well as messages about how to act, we also get messages from the people around us about what's important. Is your sport coach getting you revved up about looking after your body and being a good team player? Is your teacher big on the benefits of learning and respect? Do your mates think that there's just nothing better than having a good laugh? So many messages about who to be and what's important, and they come from places like family, friends, school, and the media, like radio, TV, magazines, that sort of thing. And here's a tricky question. Is every message we get right for us? For example, do we have to be like the guys and girls we see on the TV shows we watch? Does every girl have to have a body like a model? And does every guy have to be like a superhero?
What on earth? Who are you?
Well, you don't know who I am?
No, am I supposed to?
I'm a fearless superhero person. Thing. Man. Something or other.
Cool. Which one?
I am Bounce Back Man! Bounce Back Man? Well, I'm training to be Bounce Back Man. You see, in life, we all face challenges that get us down.
Like arguing with your friends and stuff.
Exactly. So if you're feeling down, I can give you the skills and the strategies to help you pick yourself up, to help you bounce back! Because I'm still training to be Bounce Back Man, I need a partner who'll help me face the challenges that bring people down. I think you'll do. I'll call you Boy.
There are so many messages out there about who to be and how to be. Working out who we are sometimes means trying different things. New looks, new activities, new ways to act, new ways to treat people. If something's not right for you, it can be like wearing jeans that are too tight. You feel a bit uncomfortable and it's hard to relax and be yourself. If your choices about how to act and how to express yourself make you feel happy and comfortable, chances are they're right for you. It's better than a wedgie anyway.
We've got a girls' soccer team that just started this year, and we train out on Tuesdays out in the Oval, and the boys' teams train out there as well. And sometimes they say, oh, why are girls playing soccer? They're no good at it.
We should be able to because, like football, girls can play as well, and some boys play netball, and that's the same thing.
And it doesn't matter if you don't win or if you always lose, because some people in the girls' teams just go out there to have fun.
We do jump rope. Some people think that it's a girl sport because people think that jump rope isn't rough and manly enough.
Exactly. There's a lot of boys that are now doing like aerobics and jump, and it's getting more competitive, so it's not all girls.
Once you do it in front of people, they actually realize how that it's not really just for girls.
Just kind of do what you like, and if it pleases you, keep on doing it. If it doesn't, just forget it and try something new. It doesn't really matter what other people think.
So we've looked at some of the things that make us who we are, but who cares? I'm sure a lot of people get through life without thinking too hard about who they are or why they're that way, but there are some good reasons to get to know yourself. One is that thinking about how we're put together helps us understand how we're all different, and that's a good thing. Another huge thing has to do with decision making. The decisions we make can be really important, and our decisions are affected by who we are, by how we think and act, and by what we think is important. Let's say you're having a game of chasing with some friends. A kid who's new to the school is watching and may want to play. Do you ignore her, ask her to join in, tell her she's not welcome? If being a friend is important to you, which choice would you make?
Hey, do you want to come play chasing with us? Yeah, sure.
Your decision says something about you and what's important to you. If you make a choice that might be hurtful to you or someone else, then ask yourself why. Are you acting on a negative message about how to be you? Is there another choice you can make? It's all about thinking a little bit about what makes us tick. Knowing yourself can help you make decisions that are good for you and in general good for the people around you. But guess what? We're always changing, so getting to know you can never be boring. I'll catch you later.
And now for...
And now to the weather. Around the country, we're expecting a lot of strong wind.
So as I was saying, you're all individuals. There's no one quite like you. And knowing this can help you bounce back when faced with life's challenges. You all have a unique contribution to make. You're important. So thank you. And you. And you. And you. And you. I reckon Boy would be pleased with that.
I didn't have such a good day yesterday. I stacked my bike and for some reason my mate wouldn't talk to me. It actually made me feel pretty bad about myself. But today's looking better. I'm doing something fun, I learned a new trick on my bike, and my mate told me a classic new joke. I feel good. Yeah, I feel good about myself. People sometimes use the words self-esteem to describe how they feel about themselves. So if you're feeling pretty down on yourself, you could say your self-esteem's a bit low. High self-esteem means you're feeling good about yourself. And I reckon it's when you're feeling good about yourself, you know, when your self-esteem's high, that you actually get the most out of life.
When I feel good about myself, I feel I can try new things.
I feel relaxed about myself. I don't need to boast or show off.
When I feel good about myself, I make better decisions.
When I feel good about myself, difficult situations are easier to deal with.
I'm nice to other people. When I feel good about myself, I have lots of energy.
How do you think you look when you feel good about yourself? What sort of expression might you have? And what about your body language? What about when your self-esteem is low? What sort of expression and body language do you think you have then? So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, look at my face and tell me where you think my self-esteem is.
7.
I reckon 5. In the middle. What do you reckon?
Oh, either. You could be really high or you could be low. Because you could just be thinking, you know, just sitting there.
And now?
Oh, 10.
9.
Yeah.
10.
10. 9.
So it's getting up there a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of helps if your head's up, and you know, because if you're really low, you'd be like, and just laying down, you know.
What sort of things do you think will make your self-esteem drop a little bit?
People teasing you, like they tease you and you're like, oh, like your self-esteem will drop, kind of.
Not being accepted into teams, or, I don't know, your parents telling you off for something you didn't do.
Yeah.
People blaming you for stuff, and it's like...
Yeah, if you get put down by your friends, that's hard. That's always a bad thing.
So what sort of things can boost your self-esteem, guys?
Getting praises and all. Get you say a joke and then like the other people laugh and you're like, you made a joke and you're like happy and all.
Because other people like it.
Yeah, and your self-esteem goes up.
Yeah, and achieving a goal that you aimed for.
I love that feeling when you finished something you've been working on for ages and you got what you achieved for and it's just over.
So as you can see, self-esteem can change. Now, obviously it's easier to feel good about yourself when everything's going your way, but it is harder when something doesn't go the way you want it, or someone makes you feel silly or ugly. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at some ideas, in other words, some strategies, to help us get through some of the difficult situations that we face without our self-esteem taking too much of a dive. Now, one thing I do to help myself when things are going a bit tough is to think about my strengths, you know, the things that I'm good at, you know, the things that make me special. I might not be the best soccer player in the entire world, but I know that I'm really good at giving it a go. I might not be as nice to my sisters as I could be, but I'm working on it and I might be getting a little bit better at it, so that sort of helps. And that's why you guys should vote for me as Prime Minister.
Really?
Really? Tell me your strengths. Tell me why I should vote for you.
Vote for me, because I'm good at basketball. Vote for me, because I'm fun to be with.
Vote for me, because I'm good at sport. I'm a good listener.
Vote for me, because I have good leadership skills.
Vote for me, because I'm good at PE.
I'm funny.
Did you know researchers reckon that it's not the times when we're relaxing or doing nothing that make us happiest? It's actually the times when we're challenged. It goes like this. Find something that you enjoy doing, a new game or a trick. Maybe a new skill or taking a risk, like talking in front of people or making a friend. If you're interested and it's challenging enough, you'll forget where you are or what time it is. You'll be totally into what you're doing. You'll be in the zone. Your reward is happiness, and it spills over to build a higher self-esteem.
My big achievement is overcoming shyness. When I used to be shy, my dad would take me shopping a lot and he would start talking to the ladies behind the counter and I started joining in. Dad was showing me how to make conversation with other people. It's been good because now I can talk to the whole school and I'm very good at public speaking now.
My big achievement is swimming across the Murray River. When I swam across the Murray, I felt that I could do anything if I put my mind to it. I felt happy and glad that I did do it, otherwise I would be like a crab stuck in a shell.
Ever notice how your body reacts to things that happen? Like, if I get in trouble, my body all tenses up and my face feels hot. Some people get watery eyes or feel sick in the stomach. If you tune in, you'll notice that your body does give you signals. Now, sometimes those signals are telling you that a situation is unsafe and your body's preparing to get up and run away or defend itself, which is good. But sometimes those signals are a part of being angry, frustrated, or excited. And if that's the case, it can be important to learn how to calm yourself down a bit. When you're calm, it's easy to make good decisions about how to act, so you don't do something silly or dangerous. I tend to take a few deep breaths and then close my eyes for a moment.
In amazing news just to hand, a playground disaster has been averted. The incident was captured on home video. You can see Mark in the tuck shop line. Now watch as this girl pushes in front of him. A tense time now as Mark is clearly building for an explosive reaction. Now watch as he amazingly counts to 10 and shuts his eyes. He seems to have calmed down and prevented an incident of tuck shop rage.
If I didn't calm down, I would have pushed her out of the line. Because I calmed down, I can be more assertive and tell her what I think.
As you can see from our story, calm people make good choices, which results in higher self-esteem.
So calming yourself is good. So is identifying your strengths and taking on challenges. And these are good habits to have if you want to deal with tough situations without your self-esteem taking too much of a dive. Now we're going to look at another strategy. This one's not so much about what you do, but what you think. And that's because while we can't control everything that happens to us, in our heads we have an amazing ability to control the way things make us feel.
Oh, my name's not there. Oh well.
Hey, you want to play a game?
Yeah, great. My name's not there.
Hey, you want a game?
That's pretty disappointing, isn't it? Missing out on something that you've tried for like that. And we all face disappointment. But did you notice that although the same thing happened to Alex and Amy, it looked like they had different feelings about the situation? I mean, Alex obviously wasn't happy about it, but he doesn't seem too sad, and it's not really stopping him from going on and having fun.
Yeah, great.
But Amy looks like she felt really sad. She probably didn't feel so good about herself.
Hey, you want a game?
So the same thing happened to Alex and Amy, but they had different feelings. Let's get inside their heads and find out why.
Oh well, I tried my best. Maybe next year. At least I'm in the soccer team.
I'm no good at anything. I'll never get in. This is the worst.
It's interesting. Alex and Amy both had quite different thoughts. When things happen, thoughts come into our head. They just come automatically and it's totally normal. But what's amazing is that these thoughts in our head can affect the way that we feel. Think about Alex. His thoughts stopped him from feeling too bad about the situation. And so his thoughts were actually helpful.
Oh well, I tried my best. Maybe next year. At least I'm in the soccer team.
Helpful thinking takes a realistic look at the situation and helps us feel as good as possible and manage the best we can. So, how helpful were Amy's thoughts?
I'm no good at anything. I'll never get in. This is the worst.
Not so helpful, eh? Not if you want to make the best of things. Amy's thoughts really just focused on the negative things and made her feel bad. Everyone has a different way or a different style of thinking, which is cool. But if your automatic thoughts are not very helpful, then there is something you can do. The first thing is to be aware of your thoughts and ask, is this thought being helpful? And if it's not, ask, is this thought realistic?
Bounce back, mate. What's wrong?
You know how I'm bounce back, man. At least I'm training to be.
Yeah.
We're meant to be learning how to help people pick themselves up when they're feeling down. You know, give them skills and ideas to help them bounce back when things are tough.
Well, yeah, I know.
Well, I can't think of a way to help someone feel better if a tough situation is getting them down. I just feel so sad.
Well, if that's what you're thinking, that you're a hopeless superhero, well, no wonder you're feeling sad.
Can you read my thoughts?
Yeah, it's just here. And you know, Bounce Back Man, I don't think you're right. I mean, let's look at the evidence. Are you really hopeless? I mean, no other superhero can bounce like you can. And you try really hard as well. You know, you're just learning to be a superhero. And you're getting better all the time.
I am good at bouncing, aren't I?
Yeah.
And I am getting better at some other things.
That's right.
I'm gonna take control of my thoughts. I'm taking this thought to court!
Could the unhelpful thought please stand? Today, this court will examine evidence to determine whether or not this negative thought is accurate. Now, I understand that this thought belongs to an Amy.
Yes, Your Honour.
And I understand, Amy, that you'll be presenting the evidence both for and against this thought. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honour.
Well then, Amy, what is your case in support of this thought?
Well, I did do badly in English, and I missed out on a part in the school play, and I just found out that I didn't make the swimming team.
I see. Well, that would seem to support your case for your thought, I'm not good at anything. Now, what evidence have you collected against this thought?
Well, I'm captain of the netball team, and I just got a good report in art, and my friends say I'm a caring friend.
Amy, is this evidence correct?
Yes, Your Honour.
Then it would seem that the thought, I'm not good at anything, is unrealistic, and I'm forced to ask that it be dismissed. Amy, based on the evidence, what do you think is a more realistic thought to replace this thought?
I am good at some things.
Excellent. And how does that make you feel about yourself?
Good.
Okay. Now you and all attending this court today are asked to examine your thoughts a little more closely. And if you feel that a thought is unhelpful, try and come up with a different thought to replace it. This court is adjourned.
So, the way to feel good is just to be positive. Positive thoughts, positive feelings, positive everything.
What's with the green? Looks like he's wearing a garbage bag.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah. See, that doesn't bother me. Because I'm perfect. And everybody loves me. And this costume is the best in the world. And even Spider-Man and he's jealous and he's cross. And I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm also the most modest person I know.
Become aware of unhelpful thoughts as they pop into your head and practice disputing them. Situation. Your teacher is cross because you didn't finish an English assignment.
I'm so dumb I can never do English.
I'm not dumb. I might not be good at English, but I'm good at maths.
The teacher always gets angry at me. It isn't fair.
Sometimes I get into trouble, but sometimes it's not my fault.
I hate school. I never have good days.
Sometimes I hate school, but most days are pretty good.
I'm the worst kid at English in the whole class.
That's not true. I'm in the middle.
I'm gonna get into trouble. I'll get detention. I always get detention.
I might get into trouble, but last time when I didn't finish my work, I got another chance.
So, we've looked at a few things we can do and ways we can think to help us feel good about ourselves. But sometimes the situations we face are pretty hard to deal with on our own. Asking for help is smart stuff. Now, sometimes it does take courage, but it's worth it, you know, just to get someone you trust to help you work through your challenges. Challenges are a part of life. They can help us grow and they can help us learn. And by having a few different strategies up our sleeve, like helpful thinking, knowing your limitations, knowing your strengths, and asking for help, we can get the most out of life. And I reckon it's good knowing that I have some control. It makes me feel better about just being me. These guys started in a circle, and then they joined hands with someone on the other side. Now they've got to work together to try and untangle themselves without actually letting their hands go. I reckon they're going to be here for pretty much most of the day, but it does look like a bit of fun. And being part of a team or a group is fun. It's all about belonging, you know, being included. Okay, so where might you feel that you belong? Maybe it's with your family or at school, in a club or with a group of friends. Or what about with a pet? Maybe you just get a sense of belonging from just being somewhere that's special to you. Yeah, I reckon belonging is a feeling of being part of something, and it's so important, you know what I mean? I mean, you just have to think about what it feels like not to belong. Most of us have been left out of something at some time.
What do you think you're doing?
Maybe people are deliberately rude, or maybe they ignore us. And that can make us feel self-conscious and upset, lonely or confused. We can feel like we just want to disappear. But is it realistic to always expect to be included? Is there always room for us? And will we always get along with everyone? maybe not.
There's a free seat here if you like to join in.
But when we are included, how good does that feel?
Or just first.
I feel like I belong when I'm with my friends. There's nothing better than sharing a laugh. When that happens, it's like nothing else matters. It feels good to know other people like having me around.
I feel really good, kind of calm when I'm here. I come here when I can, just to have fun. There's no pressure from anyone. Yeah, I feel like this is my place. I belong. At school, I feel secure. I feel like I matter. I'm good at art and PE. I reckon people value things that I'm good at. I can get help whenever I need it.
With my family, I feel I can be myself and relax. My family makes me feel safe. Home is a good place to talk.
Hello. Have a good day today?
Well, there you go. See, there's lots of good things about being part of a group. Speaking of which, check out our tangled group over here. I told you they'd be here all day. Now, how did we get this group of people together? Well, to be honest, we just kind of threw them in together and gave them a job to do. It's just like when you're at school and you get put into groups to do things. Thing is, these guys didn't really have to make too much of an effort to become part of the group. But it's not always that easy, is it? Say you're starting a new school or a sports club or something. It can be a little bit tricky. So how can you approach people to join in with whatever's going on? Okay, say you're new to a school. You don't know this group, but you'd really like to join in. First of all, look around for someone to ask. Now, you don't want to interrupt the game, so try asking someone waiting in line.
Can I please play? You have to ask Daniel. He started the game. He's the one with the white hat. Okay. Hello, Daniel. My name's Costa. Can I please play?
Yeah, I can't see why not.
Okay.
And remember, the way you present yourself
Hi.
and act
Hello.
can make a difference.
Nice shot.
Hey, kids.
Hey,
I'm Bounce Back Man, the superhero who is learning about the skills in life and the strategies that can help you bounce back when things are tough. Today, I'm learning about how to be included.
Excuse me, you're standing on my marble.
Oh, can I play? I'm really good. Please, please, please. I promise I'm good.
Sorry, we already started.
I can do that. Hey guys, here I come. It's happy me.
How you going, mate?
Yeah, not bad.
Hey, can I please play some basketball?
No, you can't, mate.
If you're not welcomed into a group, it's easy to put yourself down and think that there's something wrong with you. But try to be realistic. Maybe there were too many people in the team. Maybe the person who said no is just in a bad mood or showing off. Maybe they don't want to make new friends. And maybe it'll take a little longer for them to get to know you and to include you. These kinds of thoughts may stop you feeling upset, angry, or lonely, and they can help you deal with the situation as well as you can. It's a fact. Being with your pet can make you calmer. Studies show that being with or patting our pets can lower our heart rate and blood pressure, and they're physical signs that we're relaxed. Some people involved in studies said that they like the support of an animal because our pets don't judge us. Oh, and they don't have to be furry to have a positive effect.
In news just to hand, a risky incident is unfolding at a local park. We cross live now to bring you the latest. As we can see, we have a boy apparently on his own. He seems to be keen to join this other group of kids. He's hesitating. It's understandable because this is risky. He risks rejection, which can feel yuck. But wait, he's approaching them. He's decided that the risk is worth it.
Hi, my name's Alex. Can I play?
Oh, Emily.
Do you mind if I play?
Yeah, sure, just join in.
I wanted to join the group because they looked like they were having a lot of fun and I was pretty bored on my own. First I went to one girl, but she didn't really know, but then I went to a girl alongside her and she was a bit more friendly and she let me join in. If they didn't let me in, I would have felt good knowing that I had a go rather than not having a go.
And there you have it. An amazing piece of risk-taking which has resulted in a boy being included. So obviously, viewers, some risks are just worth taking. What?
Yeehaw, they've actually done it. Belonging is more than just about getting together, isn't it? I mean, yeah, getting together's the first part of it, but making the being together part work is about making decisions, helping each other, encouraging each other, and working together. So, guys, how does it feel to finally be out of your tangled web?
Pretty good. Great.
Yeah, I mean, you took a while there. What do you reckon helped you get out of there?
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Communication.
At the start, all we were saying to each other was, "Ow, don't step on my toe," and "Quit pulling."
So, I mean, the main thing you think was just communicating with each other, or?
Yeah, talking to each other, taking it in turns to express your ideas and
Listening to other people.
Well, there you go. Now, for this to work, every single person in this group had to put in an effort. Now, it doesn't matter if it's with family, friends, with a pet, or even in a place. If you want to be part of anything, you have to make a contribution. You know, put something in. You also have to take some responsibility. Now, team situations like this are pretty interesting because they give us really obvious examples of how people can work together. It can also show us the importance of putting people into different roles, like the roles of leaders and the roles of followers.
Somewhere in this schoolyard is buried treasure. And we're gonna work together to find it! Okay, now I am someone who believes that everyone has the same skills and contributions to make.
Yes, that's totally right.
So I want everyone to be leaders. You will all be leaders and lead on this mission. So let's go!
I don't think this is going to work, Bounce Back Man.
Okay, so that's a little bit over the top, isn't it? But you know, some situations can benefit from having leaders who can guide and followers who can support the leaders. But it doesn't matter what situation it's in, whether it be with family or with friends. Making it work involves some skills. And these skills aren't something that we're necessarily born with. They're things that we learn right through our lives.
So, what are we going to do today?
Let's play basketball.
Nah, let's just talk. What about Marco Polo?
I think as a friend, there are lots of important skills to learn. Something I'm getting better at is negotiating.
How do you play Marco Polo?
Maybe we could play Marco Polo first and teach Josh how to play it. Then we could do basketball at lunch.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure. Cool.
Okay, what you have to do, she's going to be it, and she has to go around with her eyes closed trying to find us.
If it's a game where I get to make the rules, I make sure I'm friendly, not bossy, and that I include everyone.
And we have to try and get away from her.
4, 5. Marco. Marco.
Marco.
Fish out of water?
I'm it.
In Ghana culture, the land doesn't belong to us. We belong to the land. Just like the trees, the sun, and the animals. So us people are here to look after the land. No one's the boss. Some people have more knowledge, but everyone has an equal role to play in caring for the land. I have to listen to my elders and learn the stories. Being here also teaches me to enjoy quiet times and to be patient.
Okay, does anyone know a disadvantage for living in Ireland?
Yep. At school, you learn lots of skills because you find yourself in lots of different situations.
Anyone else?
Yeah,
If you're doing group work, you got to learn to give each other space and give everyone a say and not butt in.
Yeah, they have no snakes.
Oh, yeah? And with a lot of stuff, you have to learn to listen and ask questions.
Mr. Noah, what do you think is the main disadvantage for living in Ireland?
Well, in my opinion, Sarah, it's got to be the weather.
A lot of the things I do involve family. It's really important because you have to know who to respect and say hello to. And you have to learn who to trust. Respect and trust are really important because they tie you to your people.
There's so much to gain from being part of a group, from belonging. You know, you've made the effort, you've enjoyed the experience, you're in. But look over there. There's someone that wants to join your group. They want to share in all the things that you enjoy. What are you thinking about when you look at them? Are you checking them out? Are you wondering whether they're going to fit in? Imagine that you're them for a second. How do you think they feel? Do they know that you're looking at them? Are they wondering what you're thinking? Most of us know what it feels like not to fit in, so it makes sense to find ways to help people feel included.
When they first come to school, you can show them around the school or introduce them to some of your best mates.
You shouldn't really be bossy to them, you should be like really nice.
Use their name instead of calling them she or he.
Talk to them and everything, and after school you could ask them over. Show that you're interested in what they're talking about.
If they're talking to you, you make eye contact with them.
Smile at them and stuff like that.
Who's had chickenpox?
Me.
We chose at random a group of kids who wouldn't normally hang out with each other. We then asked them to find 5 things that they all had in common. So what did they come up with?
Pets. We liked rides and holidays, and we all have a pet.
And we all like chocolate, and we were all born the same year.
We didn't know we had that many things in common.
It's a good thing if you can actually talk to each other and then you can find out what we all have in common.
You can't judge people really quickly because they could be really nice people. People are different and you shouldn't judge them. We normally judge people by their looks. You should make the effort to go and talk to them instead of waiting for them to come to you, because then you get a friend quicker and you get to know them better and have fun.
Shiny things. What about
It's your birthday, and you can take some friends skating. Your mum can afford to take 5 friends. But you have 7 good friends. Which ones will you choose? Who will you leave out?
I think I'd choose the ones that got along the best so that the party went okay. Or maybe just the girls. What would you do?
What will you tell the other 2? How do you think they'll feel?
I think they'll feel pretty bad. I'll say I'm sorry and tell them what Mum had said. Maybe I can make a time just they can come over to my place. I'd also make sure we didn't discuss the party at school. What do you think? What would you do? Some decisions are hard, but we have to make them.
It's not always possible to be included, and it's not always possible to include everyone. Belonging can be a bit risky. There's that risk of rejection or of hurting someone. But we've looked at the benefits, haven't we? You know, things like being able to share stuff, learn things and be part of something. And I reckon the payoffs make putting yourself out there and trying to make contact with people pretty worthwhile. So go on, have fun. Why do we need friends? For a start, they're great to hang out with. At school, at each other's houses, and even on the phone. Friends are people that we talk to, laugh with, tell our problems to, and generally share our lives with. Now, lots of people can be our friends. Some, like brothers, sisters, grandmas or cousins, can be part of our lives for ages. Others are friends that we choose to make. These are people that come into our lives when we do new things, like start a new school or join a sports team or learn to play an instrument. And these people move into and out of our lives all the time. That's why it's important to learn how to make friends and be a good friend, because friends can help to make our lives happier.
A pet can be a friend too.
What can I do to make new friends?
Lots of things. There are friendship skills you can learn to help you make friends and be a good friend in return. The first thing you've got to do is say hello.
One time at athletics, I noticed there was a new girl in our group, and so I decided that I'd go up and introduce myself because she looked sort of nervous.
Well, it was my first day at school and I was really shy.
And I didn't have any friends yet.
I said, "Oh, hi, what's your name?" She said, "Laura." We started talking and getting to know each other in recess.
I went up to her and we started talking about friends and school.
And we both started talking about what sports we liked and that, and we became friends.
By the end of lunch, we started knowing some more of each other, and then now we're really, really good friends.
A bit later, when I went to school, we became best friends. We were playing with each other every recess and lunch.
Smile and say hello.
Did you know that humans actually need other humans? Just like the animated Stone Age gang in the TV series The Gods, our ancestors needed to hang out together for survival. Thousands of years later, nothing much has changed. Research shows having close family and friends can extend your life by an average of 9 years, make you generally happier, and even reduce your chance of getting sick. So if you want a longer, happier life, being connected to other people is a good start.
Feeling down, I can give you the skills and the strategies to help you bounce back! I'm still training, actually, but I'm pretty sure I've got everything right. Making friends is easy. Just be like me. I'm a superhero. I'm good at everything and everybody loves me.
That might be a bit much. Just a bit.
Okay, maybe barging loudly into a group of people isn't the best way to start. And being a big head, it's one way to turn people off too. When you start a conversation with someone new, it's not easy. In fact, most people find walking up to a stranger or a group of people and starting a conversation to be pretty scary. Before you start, relax your muscles and your shoulders. Take some slow, deep breaths. Even practice what you might say beforehand. And remember to smile too, because most people enjoy talking to someone who looks happy and relaxed. Next, look around for someone who looks good to talk to. Walk up and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Lily.
Hi, my name is Angelo.
Next, make a comment or ask them a question about the situation you're in.
Sure is cold in here, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm freezing.
These simple comments are called icebreakers. They get conversations started and bring people together.
What are we doing in here anyway?
Beats me. Do you want to sit in the sun?
Okay.
Think of some icebreakers you could use next time you want to make friends.
I'm Damiana. I'm new here. Can I talk to you?
Hi, my name is Josh. Are you new too?
My name's Winmin. What's yours?
Always be friendly.
Do you think you'd like to talk to this person?
And hello? Hello?
Well, what about this?
Right, they're just the only things that know how to do their job.
Okay, what about this?
I could get bladder problems when I'm older because he didn't let me go to the toilet, and I can sue him for a lot of money.
Mr. Smith?
Or this?
That's why he plays so good, and he plays in the first team every week. So what do you think about that?
I think it's very good.
If you want to be friends with people, you really need to listen when they're talking.
Yeah, young players.
Ask questions, nod now and then, and look interested. If you're the one that's talking, check they're interested by watching their face to see that they're still listening. If they're not, change the subject or ask a question about something different.
I like when they become score a goal penalty, against Argentina.
Can you work out how these people are feeling by looking at the expressions on their faces? Which ones are interested and which ones aren't?
Welcome to our special report. Tonight we look at interesting questions and how to ask them. This story from our investigative reporter, Con Fuse.
In your opinion, what is a good question?
Well, researchers...
How about something like this? Do you think I'm the best reporter in the world?
Well...
I think I would do well as a newsreader. I've got great hair to be a newsreader, don't you think? I was thinking of getting it cut a little bit shorter at the back. Maybe streaks. I like streaks. I think fawn, but my hairdresser says blonde. It's all up in the air. What can I do? I don't know. I'm confused. Back to you, Tanya. Where'd he go?
Listen to what I have to say.
Never ask anything too personal and don't talk too roughly.
Make sure you respect their beliefs and what they speak and what they believe in.
Like, say something that they could be interested in.
Don't shout in their face.
You could ask them about their family.
Maybe their favourite sport or favourite holiday.
Talk about pets or school.
Games they're interested in.
You can talk to them about their favourite TV show.
You could talk about what maybe they believed in or something like that.
If they're listening or looking away.
Make the subject more interesting.
Make sure you be nice and be yourself.
Find things in common.
Have you noticed that when you use put-downs and say something mean to another person, it makes them feel sad, and they often say something mean in return?
You're pathetic. You don't even know how to kick straight.
Oh yeah, what would you know, you loser?
On the other hand, giving compliments makes people feel good.
You played really well today. That pass to Lily was brilliant.
Giving a truthful compliment is a good way to make someone else happy.
Thanks. I was really pleased with my game too.
When you receive a compliment, say thanks, and that way you'll both feel good.
Only give a compliment if you mean it.
Sometimes trying to make friends is really hard, and people can be mean. This can make you feel sad.
Can I play? Sorry, we've already got enough players.
Yeah, we don't want you.
See ya.
It's times like these that you need to realise you can't be friends with everyone you meet. Think about it. Sometimes people are in bad moods, or they've got enough friends and they don't want new people to join in. Sooner or later though, you will meet people who have things in common with you and are great to talk to.
Hi. Hello.
What are you reading?
Deltora Request, Return to Del. I'm reading Del.
These are the people who may become good friends.
They're very mysterious. I like these books because they're adventurous and you don't know...
What if you're the person someone wants to make friends with? Knowing how to treat others is a skill everyone needs to learn. If someone wants to be friends or join your group, treat them with respect, even if you don't want a new friend. How would you feel if you were treated like this?
Go away. Go away.
When people treat others meanly, it hurts. How would you like to be treated if you were trying to talk to someone new?
Hi. Do you want to play with us? We're playing Tracy.
Think about it, and make sure you treat everyone with respect and consideration.
Think about other people's feelings.
Okay, I've been thinking about other people's feelings. And my head hurts. Why bother being nice to people? You've got to be tough. Let them know who's boss. Don't you?
No.
Oh, how do you treat your friends, smarty pants?
You have to treat your friends with respect. You don't have to agree with them, but you have to accept them, like respecting other people's cultures and their differences.
Yeah, who cares that people are different? We're all equal.
Yeah, to respect means not to boss them around and think you're better than them.
That's exactly right. Respecting people means not bossing them around.
Well, that's gonna be hard. I'll try.
You also have to be considerate to other people too.
Yeah, that means being, like, thoughtful, kind and caring.
Like, just being a nice person to be around.
Well, that's easy. I'm the nicest person I know.
Including people is really important too.
When people are alone, it hurts their feeling.
When you care about your friends, you make sure you include them in things.
Being left out can really hurt. So including people is one of the best ways to make new friends.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's easy. Come on, everyone. I'll race you to the oval. Last one's a right leg.
You can invite someone to your house to play.
Refuse to spread a rumour about someone.
Say sorry to someone if you have an argument.
You can visit someone who is sick.
Ask someone how their day was. Share your lunch. Smile and say hello to people at school.
Help someone with a problem.
Boys coming over. Boys coming over. Boys coming over. Boys coming. Come in.
Calm down!
Why would I want to do that?
When you're excited, you can forget to treat your friends kindly. When you're out of control, you need to practice ways of calming down.
Okay, like what? Many pounds?
Like maybe taking a few slow, deep breaths, or relaxing your muscles. Hey, you could even count to 10. When your body gives you signs that you're getting out of control, you got to slow down and think of ways to make your friends relax. Like maybe you could get them a drink, or ask them what sort of game they want to play.
Hey, boy, you want a drink? You want to watch TV? Hey, you want to play a game?
Hey, I could teach you how to juggle if you want.
Okay.
Here we go.
Learning how to make friends and be a good friend takes practice. And the more you do it, the easier it'll become. So learn the skills, keep trying, and you'll find people you enjoy being around and who want to be friends with you as well.
Two-voice poem by Caitlin and Genevieve. Friends and no friends. I have friends.
I don't have friends.
I am happy.
I'm very sad.
I make friends easily.
I find it hard to make friends.
I always get invited to parties.
No one ever gives me an invitation.
I'm always picked first.
I'm always left to last.
I am popular.
I'm unpopular.
I like to play with my friends.
I have no friends to play with.
I still have friends from kindergarten days.
Even when I was young, no one wanted to know me.
It's always been easy for me.
It's always been hard.
I smile and laugh a lot.
I lose my temper and say things I don't mean.
There are many ways I can help you.
Thank you, my friend.